What's going on, everybody? My name is ZealetPrince. Welcome back to yet another reaction video. And today, we're getting into the latest installment from Glitch for Murder Drones. Unfortunately, it's not Season 2, which I would have loved to have seen, come out. But it is a music video officially by Glitch, and they also partnered up with The Living Tombstone. If you guys don't know who The Living Tombstone is, they have been around the internet for a very, very long time, since before my channel was even established. They're the ones that created the original Five Nights at Freddy's song that was later featured in the 2023 Five Nights at Freddy's movie for the end credits. And I'm quite surprised to see them partner up with Glitch this time around. And apparently, I guess this has been in the works for quite a while, because there was no news, no nothing coming up until recently this month of October when they made the announcement. And I want to apologize for not reacting to this the day of. I was called into work very early, so I did not have a chance to react to this and get this out on the same day. So that I apologize for. And also, before you guys even ask, I already did buy a lot of the newly released merchandise, so that will be coming either by the end of this month or sometime in November. And there's also something else I want to add, but I'll save that for the end of the video, as I don't want to draw out this intro too much. It's the reason why I love this show so much and why it has a very special place in my heart. So if you guys want to stick around for that bit of the video, they will be after we're done reacting, because I didn't think Murder Drones was going to have this much of a heavy impact on me. But the reason and the time period of when the show came out coincided with something that was going on with me. I'll explain all that at the end of the video. But today, right now, we're just going to go get right into today's reaction video. This is Murder Drones Fight Till I'm Good Enough. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Here we go. Good old Sin. And Anne's wearing the dog outfit, the golden retriever. Oh, Gone and Nori. Don't let her down, seriously. Oh, Nori said that. Oh my god, this entry is still there. Sentinel, rather. Zombie prank. Whoa, what? Whoa. Oh. Messing with her father. What are they doing with Lizzie? Oh. Oh, there's my thumbnail. Oh my god, they're just killing the students. They're not even wondering what's wrong with them. Oh my god. He's going insane like always. And so is our Sentinel. Hey, oh, he's gone. Nope, he's a zombie now. Uh-oh, Uzi's stuck. Sin's got a rap verse. Are you kidding me? Ah, poor man. What was it? What just grabbed him? Oh, them. Plot twist. Uh-oh. Oh my god, he's infecting the She's infecting the Sentinel? And have some confidence in yourself. I mean, look what you did at the end season finale. Well, you figured it out at least. And everyone's back to normal. Fighting for that approval. Alright, I'll admit a little bit, I didn't pay attention too close to the lyrics, so I'll react to it again. Not react to it again, listen to it again more, but I did enjoy the music that was playing in the background. I was too focused on what was going on screen to really pay attention too closely to the lyrics, which I should have done, but, you know, it's Murder Drones. I gotta pay attention to every single factor that what's going on screen, so that's my own fault. But, no, this was good. The music was good. And it was basically N trying to prove that he was good enough for Uzi, because, you know, Khan and Nori, they don't like N whatsoever. He's trying to basically prove himself that he can be with her, that he can protect her, basically by the title of the video, just being enough for her. And I, for some reason, thought that the pajama part that Uzi and N were wearing were going to be a major part of the video, but it only ended up being a part of the first, like, 40 or so seconds of the video. But I'm not really complaining. And now I understand why, when I looked at the plushie line that was coming up for Comic-Con, now I understand why Sin is basically a T-Rex dressed up as a T-Rex. So now it makes more sense of basically what she does to the Sentinel. Now it makes a little bit more sense. Other than that, I don't know what else to really say about the music video, other than I liked it, and the quality was just as great as Glitch always performs when it comes to their shows. Especially now in the last 2 years, the animation got exponentially greater. I still want them to make a season 2. I still want them to make, because there's so much more they can do. Because Sin is still basically around, and Jay is still out there as well. So there's still so much that they can do with the show. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for the music video. Now, going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, I said I was going to explain why the show has so much sentimental value to me. Back in 2022, when I reacted to the pilot that summer, because I know it came out, I think Murder Drones came out in 2021, but I didn't react to it back then because I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what Glitch fully was, like in depth, knew what Glitch was. I reacted to the pilot in the summer of 2022 because I was curious about what the show was going to be like, and I was reacting to a bunch of other stuff, and I was still going through like a bunch of technical difficulties on my end with the microphone settings. That was like basically killing my mood of recording a bunch of games on top of that. So that's why I didn't react to the pilot until 2022. But after I reacted to the pilot, I fell in love with the show, but not enough to like start buying stuff from the show. Not right away. But if you guys also know anything else that happened in 2022, or if you're new and you didn't know what happened, I had a major ankle operation procedure done on me, which basically left me basically both bedridden and computer chair ridden for months. And actually, the very thing that I had on my ankle is actually right here. This thing. Imagine this going on your ankle. So that essentially left me in a state where I couldn't leave the house without, any kind of help. And 90% of my time during the months I had that on me, I was stuck in the house. Going from my chair to my bed to my bed to my chair. It was bad. And it was starting to mess with my head after a month, being in that state with that thing on my ankle. But because I knew that Murder Drones was coming out starting in November, like the rest of the show was starting in November, I had something to really look forward to. Because when I watched the pilot, I was excited for what else the show was going to, throw at us. But the show made a curveball with the storyline, which made me more enthralled with the story as a whole. And it got my thinking cap on to predict what was going on, what the solver was, what's going to happen with our main characters, where the story was going. It got me invested. It kept me attached to reality. The show essentially kept me from going into a deep state of depression because I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything, and the time frame of that thing being on my ankle to including my full recovery time after it came off was about 8 to 9 months. And that was the runtime for episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, with the pilot for Digital Circus coming out a few months later. But by that time, I was fully recovered, and I was walking around without any use of a cane or a crutch or the knee scooter I was rolling around it with off camera. Honestly, if I didn't have Murder Drones to look forward to back then, I probably would have been in a much more deeper state of depression than I was at the time. when I was off camera. Murder Drones essentially kept me from completely losing my mind, stuck in that state that I was in. That is the major reason why I am so invested in the show. Not because of the story, but the emotional impact it had for me outside of the show itself. It kept me engaged. It kept me from going bonkers, basically. Hence why this show has always had a major impact for me. And this is one of the many reasons why I want there to be a season 2 for this show, or at least or maybe a spin-off Murder Drone show or something like that. Because the way the first season ended, the show ended with episode 8, it was like too compacted. There wasn't a much, what do you call it? The runtime. It kind of like compacted the whole story of the episode 8 into like kind of like a mosh pit of like concluding everything, which I wasn't completely satisfied because there were still so many answers left unanswered and so many other characters that could have gotten a lot more screen time, a lot more character development, Jay specifically. They could have gotten so much more with it. But if a season 2 is ever announced, or even a Murder Drones show spinoff comes out, I will be deeply happy. No matter how the show ends up, I would be happy to see either a second season or a spinoff. Or a movie at that point. I think that's all I have to say because there's nothing else really more I can really add to this. So if you guys enjoyed my reaction to this and the reason why I'm so invested into the show, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see all of you in the next reaction video I do. Bye.